So we have two children. Our oldest is AJ. He is 13 years old. Full name is Alejandro. He was born in Guatemala, and we adopted him at age 13 months. And our daughter was also internationally adopted. Her name is Mimi. Her full name is Maria. She is 8 years old, and we've had her since she was 3.5.
I think it's necessary to continue therapy because AJ's got cerebral palsy, and it helps balance him, and it helps him walk better. So we take that for granted as people that just walk normally. But for him, the horse actually helps him walk. And it's quite incredible that, riding a horse helps him walk. To me, that's incredible, but it's a true statement.
She often lives in fight or flight all the time because she spent 3.5 years living like that. Right.
Let's get ready for some positive impact.
So when we got here to San Antonio, we said, well, he's older now, and he did benefit from hippotherapy when we did it. So let's try it again. Let's see if we can figure out, a place to go. So Heidi sought out different places, and she found RISE. And, we only thought RISE would benefit AJ. But Karen, in her infinite wisdom, said, no, I think it'll benefit Mimi as well. And then that was the amazing thing, because I expected it to benefit AJ. I didn't know if it would benefit Mimi. What I found out was it definitely benefits Mimi. It keeps her more regulated. Her thoughts are much better. Her sentences are much better. Her feelings, her emotions, all of it is much, much better. Honestly, if she doesn't get on a horse for a week, she's not regulated. It's unbelievable how much more regulated she is. Like, pretty much the minute we leave, she's regulated at least the rest of the day, most of the weekend. Yeah. It's quite incredible.
She's calmer.
Yeah.
She's not great at just being. She always has to keep busy. And we notice that once she comes off the horse, she's able to have a calm body, and her brain's not running 1,000 miles a minute.
We found one. How many more? We need 2 more. All right, let's walk on.
She seems to have, since we've started this, she seems to have a much better time at school. She's talking about her emotions much better. She's following directions much better. After speaking with Andy and both Andy and Karen about how she's doing, they saw the value in that. They just, like Jeremy said, we've done hippotherapy before, but RISE is on a whole different level.
So it's benefited both our kids, not only Mimi, but also AJ.
So AJ does hippotherapy and Mimi does therapeutic riding. Which are a little bit different, and the things that we see with AJ are, because of his cerebral palsy, he's hemiplegic, so the left side of his body is affected.
Total weight shifted to the left, doing awesome.
And he often has spasticity and tightness in his left arm, definitely in his left leg. He kind of has a bit of a crooked gait when he walks. And being on the horse has done so much for him. He's, for his posture wise, he's now able to sit at home and eat upright with a utensil, which we didn't have before. We had a lot of leaning to the left. We moved here 2 years ago, and I believe he's gained 30 pounds and quite a few inches, which is a lot for a kid who wasn't supposed to grow that much.
Right.
Someone once described it to me like he was walking in stiletto heels every time he grew. So he has to adjust to how everything feels, and the horse has just helped him tremendously with that. So he drools a lot because of the CP, and I'm sure Karen can explain this, but there's something when they ride the horse backwards that helps decrease his oral secretions.
That was amazing to me.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
think there was any way a horse could help with
Right.
drooling. I was shocked by that. So, but yeah, it definitely has.
And it's also increased his attention span. He's been able to sit calmly. Like, I think overall his body is just much more regulated and calm.
Very nice.
He can sit on the couch at home now with us. He might even sit down and watch a moment of TV, which is a rarity for him. He just seems a whole lot more regulated. So for Mimi, one of the things that she struggles with is the school environment. Not a lot of people know that a school environment mimics orphanage life. You have a large group of children, you have one teacher, aka a caregiver for multiple children. Everybody's moving and doing everything at the same time. And we didn't know there was a similarity there.
Not at all.
It's an environmental trigger for her, and it's difficult. She missed out on a lot. She was in a good orphanage, but group care is still group care. So she had 3.5 years of fight or flight, just trying to survive.
Good job on your games. You did all 3 of them. Nice and tall so Pearl can go faster. Okay, are you ready to do some trotting?
Yeah.
All right, you'll have to tell Pearl when to trot with your music, okay?
Those are instincts and lower brain functioning that just does not go away overnight when you have a family. So riding has helped her become more confident. She's able to follow directions much better. She's able to regulate her body much better, both in school and at home. She's much calmer. When we leave here, you can just see her whole body relax. She's just able to relax a whole lot more. So it's translated very well for both kids, both at home and at school.
I think it's necessary to continue therapy because, like I said before, if AJ stops therapy, the drooling is going to increase. That's one of the biggest things. But more importantly, AJ's got cerebral palsy, and it helps balance him, and it helps him walk better. So we take that for granted as people that just walk normally. But for him, the horse actually helps him walk. And it's quite incredible that, riding a horse helps him walk. To me, that's incredible, but it's a true statement.
We've always known since he was little that as he grew and things changed, it wouldn't take much to stop his body from moving. So it's extremely important for us to keep him ambulatory and to keep him functioning the best that he can. When somebody tells you that your child would have lost all left side capability on his body if he had been in Guatemala one more month, and somebody tells you that your child would not be alive because of malnutrition had you picked him up 1 month later, that sort of kicks you in the butt, and you're going to do whatever you need to for these kids. So I think going forward, it's my hope that he will continue to increase his abilities. I mean, we're seeing him start to pivot and turn and motor plane things that he wasn't before, getting in and out of the car, sitting down, turning, getting on and off of his bed much easier. We'd like to see that increase with bathrooming skills and helping in the kitchen and just having a better sense of body awareness. I think continuing riding is definitely going to help him with that. So we have been coming to RISE for just about a year. We were fortunate that Karen was able to find a time for both of the kids to ride together, so we're able to be here as a family. We were informed that we were given a scholarship from September until December, which we are super, super grateful for. Without that scholarship, our kids would not be riding, making the progress that they're making. First of all, I think it's amazing and incredible that there are people that want to donate and support families like ours. But I also think it's important that those donors see the incredible transformations for themselves. So I would encourage anybody and come out and see the amazing place that RISE is.